Shake your candle. Go light your world. Confused and torn. Hold out your candle.
Kabla tupate unajua message. It's a message, so there's no point of cutting before you read it. World AIDS Day, candle lighting, sponsored by Walmart Limited Supermarket. The theme is let the communities lead. Thank you.
Wapi makofi ya Walmart. Asante sana. So CS ndio huyo na waziri na chief of staff.
Before we cut, there is another one, World AIDS Day, candle light, sponsored by Prestige brand. The theme is the same, let communities lead. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I'm sure Walmart will also assist us to have the cake.
Kata, kata, kata keki, kata, kata usiogope, kata, kata, kata keki tamu, kata, 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 kata twaikojea, kata, kata.
Thank you so much. Meanwhile, I want to request the sub-county team lead for Nakuru West to be ready to give a vote of thanks. Communities are also here. Communities, let's come in front so that we can also share the cake before we distribute to all the
keki. Waziri?
Give me some, yes, I give them.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man.
Kina Jessica, kujeni musaidie kuserve the cake. Casco team, come in front. Sasa CS anamlisha keki one of the community members, makofi. Keki inaendelea naye waziri atampea mwingine. Waziri wetu anampea one of the community members a nice cake, makofi. Hata Walmart, hata kama ametupikia, hata yeye apewe keki.
Asante sana. Tafadhali tusaidiane, wale wako nyuma pia waweze kupata keki.
Go light your world. Take your candle. Go light your world.
Asante sana waziri, awasisi for health, Roslyn, Mheshimiwa Digol na Buruki, the most complicated name in our assembly. When I was saving his name in my phone, he had to literally type it himself. Our Deputy County Commissioner Loen, our chief officers, health workers, community members, good evening. Kwa majina naitwa Dr. Moora, County Secretary Nakuru. I will go through the speech, then I'll add a few remarks after that. Thank you. So, colleagues from the Department of Health, including the management team, colleagues from the county government, esteemed guests, partners, our community members, Walmart management, ladies and gentlemen, I join you on behalf of Her Excellency the Governor of Nakuru, Her Excellency Governor Susan Kihika, World AIDS Day, which the world will mark tomorrow, the 1st of December, 2023. Our candlelight ceremony presents us an opportunity to reflect on our personal and community journey with HIV and AIDS. We dedicate this evening to all our community champions who have played a significant role in combating HIV and AIDS. The impact of HIV and AIDS in our societies is undeniable, touching the lives of individuals, families, and communities. It has tested our resilience, compassion, and commitment to the well-being of our fellow citizens. May this candle symbolize the beacon of hope that our county will cover the milestones in combating HIV and AIDS. Under the leadership of Her Excellency the Governor Susan Kihika, Nakuru has increased the access to healthcare. New infections have decreased from 1,332 in 2021 to 1,109 in 2022. We have reached out to 45,755 individuals living with HIV, providing them with care and treatment out of an estimated 57,635. The candles we light today signifies our commitment to the remaining 11,880 individuals, ensuring that no one will be left behind. As we come together in solidarity to let us remember that our fight against HIV and AIDS is ongoing. It requires continued collaboration, awareness, and steadfast dedication. The candles we are lighting today not only represent our past, but also guides us towards our future, where the impact of HIV and AIDS will be diminished. Let this event be a reminder of our shared responsibility to support one another, eliminate the stigma, and work tirelessly until we achieve a world free from challenges posed by HIV and AIDS. On behalf of Her Excellency the Governor, I want to assure the residents of Nakuru County of the accessibility of quality health services in our community and health facilities. With these remarks, ladies and gentlemen, we will go through the candle lighting ceremony, but before we do that, I want to add a few things. I want to say that this journey and this battle against HIV has been full of many stories, many experiences. It has been full of experiments, frustrations, and successes. It has been brutal to some. It has ended up for some well for some, and some have fallen along the way. I want to say that as a country, Kenya, we have been in the front line of research, both the medical research and social sciences research towards combating this disease. And we cannot forget some very important partners in this journey. UTJ, I know you have evolved over time. As we are combating this, we have moved from Mafia Plus, Afya Bonde La Ufa, and all that. That shows that the journey of evolution of this disease, we have our partners. I think you said now you'd be 30-something years if you, or 40-something, I don't know. But it shows the journey that you have gone through. We have gone through a lot of experiments in the community. Nani anakumbuka ile story ule mtu wa Uganda, Tanzania, mwenye alikuwa anaitwa nani? Loliondo. Now, I used to work in Naivasha HIV clinic when Loliondo story happened. And what used to happen, this is an experiment that we were doing as a country. Our people are doing an experiment. And I think we learned a lot from it. Because we would walk up to our clinic and find no patients. And those guys were very crafty. You know, these people who are, we even had agents who are transporting the patients there. They were coming to fish them in our clinics. We make up on that, unaona wagonjwa, pale nje wanachukuliwa kipelekwa Loliondo. It was a very bad social experiment, but our people learned from that bad experiment because we lost some people. But the most important thing is that as a nation, we are resilient, we learned, and I don't think we will ever do such an experiment again. We have had so many heroes who have fallen along the way. I want to take this opportunity to recognize one of our great soldiers. I think you all remember the late Dr. Babu Bora. He was a soldier, he was in the front line, and we remember him as we celebrate this because he's one of the biggest contributor to the research and the success that we have had in this battle of prevention of HIV and AIDS. We have had very many stories of maps. We have slept several times with some of these healthcare workers in Kikope, in Gilgil, in Naivasha, trying to do this work. And therefore, I also want to take this opportunity to celebrate the healthcare workers who are still fighting, who are still soldiering on. I want to encourage you. I know the journey of 1990, it was in 2020. It was a very brutal battle for some towards the end. I know we have some staff work with who are employed or paid for by UTJ. I know it was a very bad and brutal experience for them, but those are soldiers who are at battle and were able to beat that deadline. I know the Ministry of Health, the Department of Health, even the GOK staff have been involved heavily, from clinical care to management to all these things. So we celebrate all of you. And as we fight the remaining bit of this journey, we have shown that we can succeed as a nation. We have shown that you are resilient. Mine is to encourage all the healthcare workers, the community members, patients, mental mothers, and all those people in this sector, our partners also. Let's win the remaining part of this battle. Let's, by that date, that year which has been set, which is 2030, it should no longer be a public health concern. Let's work hard to meet our target.
Take your candle, go light your world.
Government of Nakuru, under the leadership of Her Excellency the Governor Susan Keheka, appreciates partnerships. We cannot fight this disease without partnership. So we acknowledge the national government represented here by the Deputy County Commissioner. We acknowledge the members of the County Assembly and the entire County Assembly of Nakuru. We have Mheshimiwa Nebuki, yes, MCA for SOIN. We acknowledge the partnership of communities that has been described here, and all the community representative organizations and institutions that we know about. We appreciate the sacrifices that you are making. We acknowledge the partnership with the development partners, which Chief Officer is so carefully acknowledged. We don't take it for granted. We hope you'll work with us towards that goal of zero.
So without much talking, I will request our person who has the lighter and also to share the candles. The communities kindly come in front. You know them yourselves. And so our chief guest, I will request you to come to step out. Step forward as you, yes, here. As you lit your candle. Where is the matchbox? He will light his, then light to the leaders, and then we will light to one another and so forth and so forth. And the leaders will come and light to the candles which are down here, those who are able to bend, remembering our 11,000, our 12,000 almost people remaining. So Makofi, our chief guest, has lit the first candle and is leading to the other people, showing the love and the continuity of care and treatment, continuity of prevention services to Nakuru County. So I will request that our other leaders, you continue lighting the candles on the ground. Our partners, UTJ and the other represented partners, kindly come over. Wombat community, step in front, get your candles lit. Then from there, we light to the other people and so forth and so forth. Until the last person is holding a candle and the candle is lighting. And then from there, when every candle is lighting, we will have a song to sing. Can somebody give Harriet a candle? Harriet doesn't have a candle.
I hope you have, I know a few of us have the copy of the song, so we are going to sing together as we read from what we have at that place, and then we sing the song.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Digital, we are going to get the song from the Bluetooth, and we will appreciate as we sing together. We are just tuning the song, and as our leaders sing together with us as they stand there, the rest of us can be on the seat. The community can also be there. Kina Charles, you'll be there to represent the community, because we are saying, let the communities lead.